everybody, and welcome back to Minecraft Musings Episode 3. It has been about a week since I've played Minecraft, but you'll notice that things have changed in my little hidey hole. The hidey hole is a little bit bigger, and I've done a little bit of work off screen, but I just wanted to take you through a tour here of what I've done. I widened everything, made some ovens, gave myself a chest, and as you can see, I've organized my personal inventory. I have my torches, have some food here for when I get hungry, some dirt. I'll show you what I did that in a little bit, and then all of my tools here lined up, and then some stuff I might need when I'm out and about. And then in the chest, I just put all the random stuff that I don't need to carry with me all the time. But there is my bed and everything like that. And remember, we went down inside the cave, and I just kind of widened things a little bit and made it a whole lot easier to go down in here. Lit everything up. We shouldn't have too much attacks from down here, but this makes it really easy to access that. And I figured that doing all of this would be rather boring to watch, so I did it off camera. And so out here we go, and I did put that stairway in the side of the channel here so that we don't have to constantly follow the entire course of the channel just to get in the hidey hole. Now we can go straight down here. And I made some pillars. You see that one down there, there's another one over there. That's why I carry dirt with me wherever I go. Whenever I find something of interest, I put a little bit of a dirt pillar there with a torch on top, and that just helps me to know, hey, at some point you really need to go check that out. And I think these two here are both caves. There's some iron right down there, and of course it goes down there even further, and so at some point we'll check that out. And this over here is another rather large cave that we might even go down into this episode. But I have something else in store. I have a little adventure. So there's some iron and the deep dark. Ooh, getting really close to the edge there. I have something else that I want to do right now. There's our town, or the town, and I do believe if we go over this way, and if we go long enough, we will go out into the desert and we'll find something very interesting. And so we're gonna head over this way. Hopefully I'm going in the right direction. I'm pretty sure I remember what's happened. I did go and explore around off camera, not to do anything. I didn't do anything significant besides the organization and everything that I already showed you, but I just want to see what was around and help guide me when I actually am recording for your guys' sakes. And of course we located these sheep last time. Back to you. And wow, okay. Anyway, but I think in the opposite direction of where we're going, actually, I found some horses, and I think we found some cows, and so at some point, I'm not sure if on camera or off, I'm going to round all those up, take them back to the hidey hole or in the plains around there, and then make some pens, and that will give us a really good base of operations with almost limitless food. Now, as I was wandering around here, I saw, of course, all the mountains round, you know, they look like mountains or anything. This here, and of course I put this here, but then I saw this, and that doesn't look very random. It's stone rather than sand, and it's fairly symmetrical, and it was that way all around until I dug down a little bit, and this is what I found. I found one of those desert temples. Now, this is very intriguing. It's dark in there, and I think we need to go check it out. And the only way to really do that, from where we're at now, is to dig down. And I think that's actually technically wool. But let's dig our way on down. Yeah, use an axe to do wool. Oh well, we'll see what happens. Oop, that's not what I meant to do. There we are. Because temples have a lot of good stuff in them, and so we're gonna go find that good stuff. There we are. If I know where we are here. Ooh, look at that. Look at how hungry I am. Let's eat some baked potatoes. Alright, got plenty of torches, light things up. I very well could find myself in the midst of a bunch of baddies. Alright, another tower going up here. Alright. But the interesting part of this is right under there. If you've never seen one of these temples before, this actually goes down. Yeah, you don't want to fall down there. Not only because of the fall, but for something else I'm going to show you. But that is the crypt area. I think that this desert temple is supposed to kind of emulate an Egyptian pyramid type of deal, where somebody long ago has buried their kings or their noble people or whatever the case might be. And so down here there are going to be chests, and there's going to be probably bones in there and some gold, and some other stuff, and it might come in very useful. I hear a zombie someplace. But you see that thing right there, that gray block? That is actually a pressure plate. And underneath of all these tiles of block right there, there's dynamite. Now, I really think that they are going for the Egyptian feel here. I did not know that Egyptians had dynamite, but, well, I think that there's a cave back there. We'll check that out later, too. That zombie is very, very loud. Oops. But yeah, so apparently, yeah, they go with dynamite. So we're gonna get rid of that pressure plate, at which point we'll be able to safely stand on the floor. Alright, so now the pressure plate is up and we're good to go. Cause see? Yep, dynamite, TNT. And we'll gather that up too. I do think it's kind of funny that if you stand on the pressure plate, all this dynamite blows up. But if you whack that pressure plate with a pickaxe, it just pops up off the floor, no problem. It's a little bit funny, but whatever. Alright, moment of truth. We have 4 chests here. Let's see what awaits us. Hey, alright, we got some gold. Ooh, nice. Lots more iron. And rotten flesh. That must be signifying the corpses of the kings of old. And we don't really want that, but we'll take the chest. Alright, what's in this one? Hey, diamonds! Sweet. Or rather, I should say, a diamond. We'll take everything. Excellent. Alright, wow, there really must be a lot of monsters behind these walls. Alright, more gold. Good deal. I'm really hoping to find... Oh, I didn't find it. I was really hoping to find some horse armor or a horse saddle, because you can definitely get horses in the game. But I do believe, unless it's changed since last time I played it, the only way to get horse armor or to get a saddle is to find it in a chest. And since we did not find a saddle in one of these chests, then even if we find horses, we can't ride them because we don't have a saddle. But hopefully we'll find... Alright, well, what do you think we should do? Should we just get out of here or see what's behind this wall? Yeah, let's see what's behind this wall. We're on an adventure, aren't we? Alright. If this is the right way. This might not be the right way. But if we dig far enough in one of these... Oh, yep, this is the right way. Alright. Now the question is, how far down is that? That looks like it's quite a ways. Oh, not too bad. Alright, we go back here. And we'll just make ourselves some stairways down, or not. All right. Well, we'll do this the old-fashioned way. See if we can get down this way. I tend to go quite slowly. Yeah. All right. It just gets deeper down there. Okay. What are we gonna do? Alright. Yeah, let's go like this. And we will try to make our way over to where it was not quite so deep. And then we'll go down again. Because I don't mind dropping down a few blocks, but not 6, 7 blocks. That's not going to do us very well. And as I was about to say, I tend to go pretty slowly when I'm navigating through the caves and everything. You can get yourself into a lot of trouble in a hurry if you don't really know what you're doing, or if you go too quickly. Sometimes even if you do know what you're doing. Now, did I overshoot the cave? Man, there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff around here. Oh, we're just gonna keep on digging. Keep digging. Alrighty. Well, let's go back up. Did we completely miss you guys? Did we completely miss you guys? You know what? This is gonna bother me. As I stumble around the darkness here, and the people watching are like, what is he doing? Well, I'll tell you what he's doing. He's throwing caution to the wind. We're gonna get down there somehow. The biggest thing is, can we get down there with a way back out? Especially if we need to get out in a hurry. Alright, apparently this episode is BB Wags just mining down randomly through the earth, trying to find the cave opening. Oh, here we are. Okay. Alright, here we are. This is looking better. I wonder what that... Whoa, hello! Alright. Lighten things up as quickly as possible. I'm hearing the rattle of bones. I do not... Is that an Enderman? That whoop whoop sound? Alright, that is probably getting back up close to the surface. Alright, some sandstones. It's probably up close to the surface right there. Alright, now that we've finally made our way down here, let's see what the adventure is all about. So light this up. Oh, some TNT. Wah! Alright, you. Show yourself. Whang. Come on. Whoa. Whoa. I got you. I got you now. Alright. Man, they're tough. Alright, so we're seeing plenty of iron. I'll come back and get that later. This is full charge. Full steam ahead. Do you hear that in the background? Is that lava? I don't know if you guys will be able to hear that, but it sounds like someone's bubbling. And actually, the microphone that I'm using to record this is one of those headsets and microphone combined. And so I actually only have one ear covered with the speaker, you know, and so I don't really have good left-right depth perception, if you want to call it that. But I hear that bubbling. Alright, well, I'll come back down here. I won't subject you to any more random speculation mining on my part, but there's definitely a lot of area to explore in here, and what I will hopefully do is at some point in my explorations run into a mine shaft. Because mine shafts have a lot of carts in them, a lot of chests in them, and in addition to having lots of generic resources, they often have dungeons, monster dungeons, and they have chests in them as well. Because what I really want to do, as I said before, is I want to find some horse armor and some saddles. Because a really cool part of this game that they did fairly recently, before I took a brief hiatus for a while, is to put horses in the game. Horses were not always in the game, and horses are just really, really cool, and so we want to take advantage of them. Alright, so I tell you what we do. I'm going to cut out here. I'm going to stop recording for a little bit, and I'm going to just explore around. So I'm not just going to subject you to just my aimless wandering, and I'm going to find out where everything is, and then when I get back, look at all those bats. When I get back, we will have a little bit more of a focused direction to go into here. So I will see you shortly. Okay, we are back, and unfortunately, that cave turned out to be a dud underneath the temple. I scouted around. I did find the lava, but there really wasn't anything there. I was hoping to find it because sometimes there's extra minerals around lava pools, but there really wasn't. So right there, that's the pillar that designates the hidey hole, our home for right now. But right behind us, well, there's the town. But right behind us over here is another hole, and so I figured, hey, let's go down there, see what's down there, and if we don't run into anything cool in about 5 minutes or so, then I'll sign off for the time, and then we will go on to episode 4 a little bit later. But so I'll get that iron here in a second, but I also wanted to show you, look at all the stuff I got from that first cave, and are getting kind of cluttered. 10 things of orange wool, a bunch of building supplies, the 4 chests, a bunch of TNT, plenty more iron ore to put in the oven to make it an iron ingot, some gold, a diamond, which will come in very useful in a little bit. And so, oh, and I also with the iron we had before, I made myself an iron chest plate and iron leggings, so that will help out an awful lot. So right down here, once I get out of the inventory, you'll see the chest plates down here to indicate how many points of armor I have. So that helps me to not get killed quite so easily. And I think it's starting to get on toward nighttime here, so we're going to grab this iron here, head down inside this cave, and we will see what awaits us. And who knows if it'll happen or not, but maybe we'll run into a abandoned mine shaft, maybe we'll find a dungeon, but I'm pretty sure that we will find some sort of adventure. And now, having said that, no adventure here. Empty cave. How disappointing. Alright, well, you know what? We're going to end it here after all, and, well, let's see. Let's get back to the hidey hole. Make sure that we can make it back before any critters get us. Maybe run into a creeper or two, but we'll see what happens. Sun is going down. Actually, I know this is an extremely pixelated game, but I can't help but saying that those sunsets are really pretty looking. I know I sound like a goof when I say that, and especially with how beautiful today is. Yesterday and today in New England were just fabulous days, beautiful days. But in terms of gameplay, in terms of computer games, that's pretty sweet looking. Anyway, so there we go. Down we go in here. Oh, somebody left the door open. Make sure we shut that up. Apparently, I think that under given the right circumstances, that wooden door actually will not hold back the zombies. I think there are certain nights, I'm not sure how it's determined, but certain times zombies can actually break down wooden doors. But there's metal doors that I could put in there, but I think that'll do me for right now. Anyway, so let's see. Alright, let's put some of this stuff away. Alright, cobblestone. We will, you know what? We will actually put a bunch of that. Well, no, I just put it away. How can I put a bunch in the oven? Don't want that. Because if we put that in the oven, and then put some coal in there, it will bake up, and it will actually give us stone, as in not cobblestone, but bricks, which is very useful for building with. So we will do that. You can see we got a lot of... Hey, keep it down up there. Anyway, it'll give us lots of really nice building supplies. We won't put the TNT in the oven. That might be a bad idea. And then, of course, the iron ore. Put that in there. And here we are. And, of course, we will keep our gold and the diamond in our chest, because if we are out there in the world someplace or down way underneath in the caves, and if we die, then we spawn back here where I slept last, in the bed. So the game's not over if I die. But all of the stuff that's in my inventory gets lost wherever I get killed at. And so if I've got diamonds and gold and all that kind of stuff, I don't want to just be carrying that stuff all around. I want to put it here in my hidey hole, where if I do die, nothing bad will happen. So that is where we're going to leave it. We're going to have the stone be baking up, and then when it comes out, it's going to look like the rest of this here, but then I can craft it into stone blocks, which are actually pretty cool looking. You can make castle walls and all that kind of stuff with them. So I hope that you enjoyed the adventure this time, going down in that temple, exploring around, seeing those caves, and we got plenty more caves to go down inside of, and I'm sure one of them will lead way into the bowels of the earth, at the lava level, and we'll have some underground chasms and maybe some dungeons and everything. But in the meantime, I hope you have a good day, and I will see you next time. Alrighty, take care.